Now, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, sports.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, live on the court here at the Sprint Center as Nebraska has just captured its 5th national title in program history. Former Husker and Sioux Falls, South Dakota native Nate Geary is now a Super Bowl champion. I caught up with him after the big game. Nate Geary, Super Bowl champion, how does that feel?
Incredible.
As the clock struck midnight, it was Blue October here in Kansas City inside the Royals clubhouse. You heard him. We got to go hurt him. How does it feel? Put it into words.
I'm so emotional right now, I really can't.
What a glorious Sunday morning it is here in Husker Nation as Scott Frost is about to be introduced as Nebraska's next head football coach. Scott Frost has just come off the elevator. Yes! Yes!
Tell me your impressions of Tommy Armstrong.
He is what he is. I think Nebraska would not be where they're at without him.
Is this, in your mind, one of the best coaching jobs you've ever had at Nebraska?
It's got to rank up there.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are breaking into your programming here today.
Woo! Hopefully we can play ball here in Game 1 of the World Series. When Bill Moose was hired, we alluded to, this guy seems like he's kind of a Nebraskan, you know? Yeah. And the Huskers are now 1-6 against Wisconsin since joining the Big Ten. James knows all there is to know about the Riverwalk downtown San Antonio. He's doing a great job. The Wisconsin student section, well, they start to jump around. At 6 o'clock, we were talking about Tommy Armstrong drinking pickle juice
Yes.
for cramping.
Right.
Well, I just happened to have some pickle juice. It's not that bad, actually. I'm here at the Super Bowl Experience downtown Minneapolis at the Convention Center. This is your one-stop shop if you're a fan to come and check everything out. There's all sorts of games. The NFL Network is televising from here. It's just a fun time all around. I'm going to see what I can do here on some of these challenges.
Red, 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 red.
There it is. Ow. There we go. I didn't warm up enough. Hey, I did it. I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you. Here at the NFL Experience, you can even run the 40-yard dash against Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt. I'm good. We'll pass on that one. You can also test your vertical jump, but as you remember a couple years ago from my challenge, Brett, it wasn't pretty, so I won't do it this time. Here at the NFL Experience, you can even sit at the NFL Network desk and see what it's like to be a television sports anchor like me. This is the actual Vince Lombardi trophy that the winning team in Super Bowl 52 will receive on Sunday. The real deal. 30 yards, ladies and gentlemen. What's the wind doing? There is none. Oh! With room to spare. So this is my big moment. This is what I've been dreaming of and waiting for my entire life, is to be drafted into the NFL. And here we are. It's about to happen.
Congratulations, Kansas City Chiefs have drafted you in first round.
This is a dream come true. This is a dream come true. Thank you. I'd like to say thanks to my mom, my dad, everybody who's made this possible along the way.
Moving up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think?
That was the ultimate I challenge Brett. I didn't fare so well, but it was a lot of fun. Just like everyone is having a lot of fun here at the Super Bowl Experience in downtown Minneapolis.
Lori Kavanaugh has a family history of polycystic kidney disease. She lost her father to it and had a brother and sister who each received their own transplants. Nearly a year into Lori's own battle, things were looking bleak. Her kidneys were enlarged and operating at just 18%. After several failed matches, Danny Langsdorf came forward.
One night in the run game meeting, Danny just told me that he was going to get tested, and I mean that was an incredible moment to me.
So Langsdorf did his research.
By the time that Danny told me that he was going to get tested, I wasn't really surprised.
I did not think that he would be a match because I had 20 people already not matching.
But Danny was indeed a match, sharing the news with the Kavanaughs while in San Antonio.
I said, I'm a go.
We were just all kind of like,
What?
I'm excited. It's like, what do you think? Now it's going to be a lot of work for you, and he was all in.
When they called, it was pretty innocent call. You know, hey, I think you're going to be real potential match for Lori.
I mean, honestly, I think it's a whole different story when you get the call that says he's the guy. And I'm like, what? Really?
On May 29, 2007, the surgery would take place in a Portland hospital. Lori and Danny saw each other one last time before heading into the operating room.
I told him I loved him, and then he just, I'll meet you at the Long Branch, which was a bar. You know, I mean, even in his drugged out state, he's just cracking jokes.
It didn't become really reality until I think the moment we were in the operating room and he was getting ready to go.
Danny was in surgery for 4 hours. Lori's surgery lasted 6 hours. Mike, Michelle, and other close family members waited anxiously throughout the operation.
They kept you updated throughout the whole surgery. So the phone would ring and her and I would be sitting on pins and needles.
Finally, the successful surgery was over.
The biggest thing that just kind of blew me away was when the kidney was in. And they said it was working.
My biggest fear was for Danny, so that was the first thing I said when I woke up. I was like, hey, is Danny okay? I mean, how would you feel if something happened to him? That was just, you know, you just would have been awful.
Now, 8 years later, Mike, Lori, Michelle, and Danny's journey lives on in Lincoln, Nebraska. Their bond remains tight, a bond that will last a lifetime.
It's how much someone could sacrifice. It's hard to believe that somebody would do that for you. It's a very humbling experience, and you can never really ever repay somebody. I needed it. He did not need it. He did not need to do anything that he did.
A relationship that began 10 years ago in Corvallis still holds true and always will. Cav and Langsdorf are so close, they call each other brothers.
That I would have said that before all this, but this definitely has brought us probably closer together.
Reporting in Lincoln, Brett Edwards, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, Sports.
Tonight's challenge is a challenge, but there's really no win-lose result. We're here at the Studebaker Ranch with Nebraska wrestler Aaron Studebaker. Aaron's going to put me through the ringer here. We're out on the farm and we're going to do some work. What do you think we're going to do here today?
We're going to do a little bit of a cattle drive, get your feet really, really muddy, and maybe you'll fall down once or twice, and just do regular stuff on the farm.
All right, let's get to it. See how this goes.
We got to go hurt them now.
You heard him. We got to go hurt them.
In case you guys get hot or anything, there's central air in there.
Yeah, we figured that out already. Came out here to do two things, herd some cattle and gnaw on some toothpicks. Good thing I brought more toothpicks. Looks like we ran into a little bit of trouble here. Robert got the tractor stuck. Just part of the job. We're gonna have to get him out. This is what I came here to do, drive the big dog.
Have fun.
Where am I putting it on at?
Right around that axle.
Dang, looks like it's time for another toothpick already. I thought I did a good job. You did all the heavy lifting. We did it though.
Yeah, back up a little bit and then put her in low and give her hell.
Made it, Ace.
Ace. Down.
Go, cow, go. 128 on the move now. 128. You're slowing us down.
Fun part, right?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Thought we did good.
Got a long ways to go though.
I know. Well, just a successful day. Herding 62 head. Got him in the pen here. We're ready to go and call it a day. Yeah, buddy. This is awesome. It was a long drive, but we made it.
That's good.
Well, she's all greased up and ready to go. Aaron, I think I brought enough toothpicks. I looked the part, got a little dirty. How do you think I did?
Did all right. Couple things keep in mind. No one drew blood, no accidents, and nothing was broke. So I'd say you did all right.
Right. You got free helping hand out here today, so you can't complain with that, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for having me out, and good luck with your senior season wrestling for Nebraska.
Thank you.
You bet.